like the way Cheryl mentioned upstairs, they're grateful they could be part of our church, but a lot of occasions they're gone. And most of us know a lot about Cheryl because Veryl being the executive secretary, he's gone even more. But the purple covered chair, she served as WMU director on the missions committee, served as on the properties but also on consultant to the office and conference room renovations. How many of you have seen the office or the conference room? Have you seen it? You better go see it because Cheryl has done an outstanding job. In fact, you know the two beautiful pictures or photos that you donated? I'm pretty sure Pastor Tim going to ask you, where is the best spot? He didn't want to take a chance. I think he's going to ask you, I know you're going to leave on the 13th, so there's some time that you can tell us, where is the best place to put both of those pictures? Thank you. Now, in the WMU, there's a category for Queen after achieving several requirements. Of course, today, we just declared Cheryl Miss Olivet WMU. Another round of applause. Now, on my left, you see the table there, 3 chairs. And they have 3 different bells. You know, one Christmas bell and another bell. All right, anyway, there's 3 bells up there that we're going to have 3 judges. Miss Gwen Boland, Donna Nielsen, and Jason Hugh. Judges, please come up at this time. Each judge will have a bell, and they will have the opportunity to ring the bell at any time to disqualify Veryl. Disqualify Veryl. We have several Veryls in the house today. And they're supposed to have prepared a joke. Because we know Veryl is always in the uninspired. You know, reading for the day and he has a joke. Okay, so today, several people have been selected to share a joke. But first, I have a joke for a beautiful queen. I want you to participate, everyone. This one is really hard. Here we go. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lena.
Lena who?
Lean a little closer so I can kiss you. How's that? I got a little brave. I was going to say hug you, but I ended up, that's my only time I can kiss the queen, right? All right. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Veryls today. So, let's have the first Veryl to come up here and tell your joke. Be ready, judges.
Hi, I'm Veryl Henderson. A young man sensing a call to the preaching ministry submitted a request to his church to be ordained. The church formed an ordination council. During the interview, the young man was asked to share his favorite parable from the Bible. The young man began, "Once upon a time, there was a man who went down from Jerusalem to Jericho. He fell among thieves. They beat him, robbed him, and left him for dead."
Thank you, Veryl. You may be seated. Let's have the next Veryl up here.
Get rid of the people.
Hey, run up! I got real Veryl hitting us on. The real one.
Mr. Veryl, you're last, not yet. I have another Veryl here with the initial GH.
Now that I'm retired, I have my bucket list of all the things that I desire. And I'm going to travel even more than I've traveled before. to get what I desire. I'm going to travel from one city to another. I'm going to go all over the place. Oh, okay.
Moving on, we have a young Veryl, LH. Okay.
Sheesh. I'm Veryl. This is my brother Veryl. This is my other brother Veryl. Did you know there were automobiles back in Jesus' time? Do you know this one? You've heard it. Okay. Yes, because the Bible says all the apostles were of one accord.
All right, Veryl. All right, here we go. Lo and behold, we have a Veryl all the way from Nippon. Nihon.
私がハンダーソンです。はい、ありがとうございます。バールっていうのはね、日本語でV と R と L って日本語にない発音なんです。みんなでちょっと、私の名前呼んでくれますか？さん、はい、バール、難しいですね。はい、ジョークでちょっと笑いましょう。そうですね。なぜ、チキンが向こうの岸に渡らなくちゃいけないか分かる人いますか？ To get to the other side ね、はい、面白いね。はい、皆さんもっと大きく笑ってください。
はい、ありがとうございます。Our youngest girl today is from the youth department, RH.
A blue ship and a red ship were sailing in the ocean. They crashed together and they were marooned.
Thank you, bro. And then we have a Veryl that's a deacon of our church. Here she comes.
Making coffee. A chauvinistic husband and his godly wife were preparing to have breakfast when the wife asked, "Why do I always have to make the coffee?" The husband answered, "Because you're my wife. That's your job." The wife replied, "Well, the Bible doesn't say it's the woman's job to make the coffee, it's the man's." Taken aback, the husband demands to see where in the Bible it states that he should be the one to make the coffee. "Well, here it is," the godly woman replied. Hebrews.
All right. Oh, very good. And then from our adult department, GD.
Did you know that I ran the marathon? And then I preached the next day, I think. Oh, then next Sunday. But I'd like to give you an inspired reading. It's called Hugging as Values. Hugging is healthy. It helps the body's immune system. It keeps you healthier. It cures depression. It reduces stress. It induces sleep. It's invigorating. It's rejuvenating. It has no unpleasant side effects. And hugging is nothing less than a miracle drug. Hugging is all natural. It is organic, naturally sweet, no pesticides, no preservatives, no artificial ingredients, and 100% wholesome. Hugging is practically perfect. There are no movable parts, no batteries to wear out, no periodic checkups. It is low energy consumption, high energy yield, inflation proof, non-fattening, no monthly payment.
It's almost like a sermon. I wanted him to finish it up.
It is low energy consumption, high energy yield, inflation proof, non-fattening, no monthly payments, no insurance requirements, theft proof, and non-taxable, non-polluting, and of course, fully returnable. So I'm going to return one.
All right. Thanks, George. Very good. Okay, we got two more Veryls. And this time we have our senior pastor.
Thank you very much.
The prodigal son, feeling footless, frisky, a feathered-brained fellow forced his fond father to fork over the forklings and flew cornfields and frittered his fortune, feasting fabulously with faithless fellows. Pleased by his fellows and folly, facing famine, he found himself a thief, flinker in a filthy farmland. Barely famishing, his pain would have filled his frame with forged food from fodder fragments. Ooh, my father's flunkies fare far finer, the frazzled fugitive, forlornly fumbled, frankly facing fast. Frustrated by failure, filled with foreboding, he fled forthwith to his family. Falling at his father's feet, he forlornly fumbled. Father, I flunked and fruitlessly forfeited family favor. The far-sighted father, forestalling further flinching, frantically flagged the flunkies. Wow.
Okay. Last but not least, from Palisades, we have JB Veryl.
Actually, my name is Veryl Henderson. But I'm sorry, but before I give my unperspired reading, I have a confession to make. My family's name, or my original family's name, wasn't Henderson. It was Hinda. But you see, that when we got off the Mayflower, it was Hinda. But my papa, before the war, he went to Japan, and everybody called him Ohayou gozaimasu, Hinda-san. And konnichiwa, Hinda-san. He liked the sound of that, Hinda-san. So when he went back to the mainland, he changed his name to Hinda-san. So that's why our name stayed today, Henderson. So, anyway, I'm supposed to give one unperspired reading. So anyway, this is one reading about one perfect pasta. So you guys better listen up. Well, anyway, there was one computerized survey about one perfect pasta. And by the way, this one, this unperspired reading was from a church bulletin in Houston, Texas. Anyway, there was a computerized survey about what makes one perfect pasta. Pastor Tim, listen up. Here are the kind of stuffs that make one perfect pasta. He preaches exactly 15 minutes and gives nobody pilikia. He started at 8 a.m. and no pauhana until midnight. He also stayed a janitor too. He makes $60 a week. He wears good clothes. He buys good kind books. He buys one good car. He drives one good car, and he gives $50 a week to the poor. He makes $60, and he gives $50 a week to the poor. Anyway, he stayed 28 years old, and he been preaching for 30 years. He stayed one real kind guy, one real good kind guy, and he stayed one good looker too. He really wants to work with the youths, you know, the teenagers. But he spent most of his time with the Makuli guys. The perfect pastor smiled all the time with one straight face. He smiled all the time with one straight face because he gave one sense of humor that keep him serious, dedicated to his work. In other words, he is seriously funny. He stayed visit 15 church families every day, in addition to shut-ins and hospitalized while he evangelizing the lost. But he stay always in his office whenever you need him. If your pastor knows stay perfect, all you need to do is send this letter to 6 other churches that would like one new pastor. Wrap up your pastor, send him to the church at the top of the list. In 1 year, you receive 1,643 pastors. And 7 of them together should be perfect. Only this letter going I cannot read what I wrote. This later going to give you trouble. We'll give you bachi if you know send them around. One church broke the chain and got his old pastor back. So thanks for letting me prove that I'm the real Veryl son.
All right. And now, will the real Henderson please come to the stand, and the real Veryl will give an uninspired reading. We'll say whatever he wants.
Well, I don't know if I can use those ever again. I want to thank you for all that you have provided this day, this meal, this time of affirmation and encouragement, and the individuals that have participated in all of this. I appreciate your friendship and love. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. All right, before we sing the next song, which is a little lengthy because we're singing Jesus Loves Me in the different languages, okay? I want some of you to come up. John will be coming up for Pidgin English. Some of the Nihongo Kyokai, Boo will be coming up. We have, if any of you can sing Chinese, Korean, Chinese, whatever, please come up. But as they're coming up, did you hear about the 3 pastors that wanted to retire? Okay. The 3 pastors was Makito Sensei, Tim Bokushi, and Veryl Henderson. They went before the retiring council that they gotta pass so they can go into the pasture and enjoy life. So first came Makito Bokushi. Simple thing that they gotta pass. Identify the different parts of your body. So here comes Makito, and the panel said, Makito-san, you've been a long time Bokushi at the Nihongo Kyokai. But this one is hard. So we want you to identify your head. He smiled. Identify your ear. Identify your knee. They said, Makito, sorry. Go back and work some more. Then came Tim, Pastor Tim. Oh, you turned up on purpose, huh? Okay. Here comes Pastor Tim. Same thing. Said, Pastor Tim, you worked as a chaplain, and although you've been at all of it a short time, you're thinking about retiring. So, just like Makito, identify. Okay, find your right toe. Find your left knee. Find your right elbow. Find your head. Find your nose. They said, oh, Tim, sorry. You gotta go and work some more as a pastor. Last but not least was Pastor Veryl Henderson. Oh man, he was ready. You know, they told him your head, your eyes, your nose, your ear, your elbow, your knee, your toes, your ankle. Oh, he went right through. And as they said, you are ready for retirement and you can go. As he walked out, the panel said, wait. You were fantastic. What was your secret? And as he left, he said, kidneys, baby, kidneys. You got that one? No. All right, anyway. All right. We're going to sing Jesus Loves Me now. Here we go. Turn it over.